All right.
Okay, on the right is the Hula Palace. There are only 2 palaces left in the Hawaiian Islands. The other one is the Iolani Palace on the island of Oahu. Now, they may open this palace yet today, but I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed. It's really a lot of great information in there. It's beautiful, lots of beautiful art. And right across the street, folks, is the oldest church in Hawaii. It was built in the 1820s. It's the Mokuai Kaua Church. And you might be able to go in there today. We're not sure. Monday is everybody's day off here. Except, of course, the village. This is the heart of the village right now. And almost all the shops here are open now. So there's all kinds of restaurants, shops of all different kinds. Hamburger joints, that sort of thing. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Big Island. The Big Island is the youngest of the Hawaiian Islands. It is also the largest. As a matter of fact, you can take all the other Hawaiian Islands and put them together. They're not as big as the Big Island. All the islands were created with volcanoes naturally, but most of them created with 1 or maybe 2 volcanoes. The Big Island was created with 3 volcanoes. One of them still very active, Kilauea. That's in Mauna Kea. And this morning I noticed that there was some activity at Kilauea. That's on the other side of the island. But on the news they showed it bubbling. That's not a good sign. Last week we had over 100 earthquakes. That's also not a good sign. That means that we're going to have an eruption more than likely. Now we're kind of used to it, but it's never easy for the folks that live on that side of the island. There's a young turtle right there, sitting on the shoreline. A very young green sea turtle. Now in this area on the mountain side of the road, this is called the Coconut Grove. A lot of really great restaurants and shops. Most of these shops are open as well. So if you want to do some shopping, there's some cool shops in here. A lot of great restaurants as well. And as you see, most of them have patio dining. That's because they can sit here and watch the humpback play right here in Kailua Bay. We had an excellent whale count this past year, and we expect to see a lot of humpback. Same with the green sea turtle. A really good turtle count this year. This is the Coconut Grove. And over here on the right-hand side of the road, Huggles on the Rocks. I don't have any seats. I'm completely full. And I cannot pick you up on this side. Yes, ma'am. I'll be back in about a half an hour. Yeah, Huggles on the Rocks was the first bar restaurant before any of this other stuff was here. That was John Wayne's hangout. Everybody know who John Wayne is?
Yeah.
Well, he loved coming here between movies. And he loved it so much here, he got married here. And I'm going to point out the church to you as we drive by. He liked to come here because nobody hassled him for autographs or pictures. He was just one of the guys when he came here. Now you probably know that the islands right now are experiencing some pretty heavy winds, but we're not going to get them in Kona because we are protected by Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa. Both of those mountains are over 13,000 foot in elevation, and they protect the Kona side of the island from everything from hurricanes to tropical depressions and rainstorms. So we are protected. When it rains on this side of the island, during the winter, Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa both have snow on them. That's one of our roadside beach parks here. We have several free roadside beach parks. They all have restrooms and showers, picnic tables, and barbecues. we do have is a beautiful place, and we love to show it off. Now you may know that Kona is home to the World Ironman Triathlon. It's held every year in October. It's the biggest triathlon in the world. We're also home to the world's largest billfish tournament. People come from all over the world, hire our captains to go out and try to catch the biggest marlin. We have blue marlin, black marlin, and striped marlin in our waters. Not uncommon at all to see a marlin at over 1,000 pounds. The record is 1,400 something. A lot of times we can tell what the weather's going to be like based on the clouds over Hulalai. Kailua is the name of this mountain on the left side of us here. And when it starts building clouds in the morning, we can